Well, what lovely tulips they have at the crematorium. Very pretty. Hello, lovelies. Lesley, not quite enough annual leave, because you may be thinking, hang on, you're not meant to be at the crematorium this week. Well, no. But life is full of adventures and excitement. It's full of a load of other stuff as well. So I had a call at about 8 o'clock this morning from a friend and colleague who said, I'd be grateful if you can help because I have a 2 o'clock ceremony this afternoon, but I'm currently waiting for an ambulance to take me to hospital. Would you be able to take the ceremony if I email it over to you? Well, of course. So that's why I'm here. So the colleague emailed the ceremony over. The colleague is doing fine. It turned out to be not as serious as feared, thankfully. So a bit of monitoring going on, a bit of checking that she's okay, but not as much of a worry as was first concerned. So that's all good. So yes, he emailed the ceremony over, the words. I spoke with the funeral director, I spoke with the family, introduced myself, let them know what was happening. Here I am, crocheting, of course. So I'm at my usual, where they have the very pretty tulips, and I'll be taking the ceremony in a little while. I've suddenly had, it's about 35 minutes before the ceremony is due to start. And most people arrive about sort of 20 minutes before, but we've suddenly had 3 cars arrive. 4 if you include the van, I can now see. And people are driving around. This could be fun. But we're all good. So what else have I been doing this week? Well, Thursday night last week, so after I'd finished recording, we went to a pub quiz. Himself normally takes part in a pub quiz with a friend of his. The friend was away, and so I said, well, I haven't got to go to work tomorrow, shall I come with? We came 7th out of 12. Now that doesn't sound like a particularly high position. Firstly, we're not that competitive. We go there because it's fun, hopefully. Also, some of the teams have 2 people, like we did. Others have 6. And it's, you know, it's a very casual quiz, so that's fine. But interestingly, there were 2 people who formed a team of their own near to us, and hubby knows them because he goes every week, and so do they. And one of the people was very, very competitive and was getting a little bit cross when things weren't going her way, and, you know, which I thought was, well, entertaining, frankly, because it's a pub quiz. This is not life-changing. And by all means, take it seriously. I mean, you know, we don't want people who are just going to be kind of stupid and make up nonsense, but it's a pub quiz, you know. And I jokingly, because of our sort of lower half of the table position, said, well, you know, if they took your total score and divided it by the number of people in the team, we'd have probably done better. Oh, they latched onto that. Oh, yes, you're absolutely right. We'd probably have won. Okay. I look very pink. I'm hoping it's just the light. So that was Thursday night. Friday. What did I do Friday? I can't remember. But if it comes to me, I'll tell you tomorrow. Saturday... God, I can't remember anything I've done. Sunday I was hospital visiting, I remember that. Monday I met a friend for lunch, a lady I used to work with, so that was nice. Yesterday, which was Wednesday, well, I'll put the footage in here and then you can see. She's back. By popular demand, after a sellout tour of Vegas, it's Mandy.
Good morning.
Where are we going, Mand?
We are going to Middle Farm.
And what will we see at Middle Farm?
We're going to see baby animals.
Yay!
And lambs. and rabbits and chickens and food, a shop, plants, and if you're still up for it, our surprise.
Oh, I'd forgotten about the surprise.
Yeah.
If you never hear from me again, thank you for watching the podcast. Road trip! So many cute things. We had a lovely time. Before we went to the farm, which you've just seen, we stopped off at Berwick Church. And that's a small parish church in a small parish. But what's particularly significant about it is it's close to Charleston, which was the home of the Bloomsbury set. So Virginia Woolf, people like that. And some of the artists in that group painted the inside of Berwick Church, and it is striking. It is very lovely. So even if you're not a religious person or this isn't your particular faith, as an appreciation of art, it is very striking. So that was a real treat. Mandy had spoken about it before. She's quite well read on the Bloomsbury set and Charleston and that group of people. And so she'd said about the church, and she had been there before. I'd completely forgotten, because that's what I do. But it was lovely just to take a little diversion on our way to the farm and see that sort of hidden gem. Really smashing. So thank you, Mandy, for suggesting it. Yeah, so that was a really nice day. The knit night last night. Oh, I remember what I did on Saturday. It was the Zoom call. The Zoom call, Barbara, Flame and Fibre, Valerie, Visit with Nana and Papa, Alice from Soxy Nala. Alice was there. You don't have to be a podcaster to go on to this Zoom call, I have to say. It's just a really nice crowd of people, and it was good fun. So yes, I had the Zoom call on Saturday. I knew there was something. Sorry. Yeah, so knit night last night. There were a few of us, so it was nice to catch up. And then today I was going to potter around, but the phone call this morning changed my plans. So I had to put a frock on and everything. I'm dressed for work. I wasn't expecting that until Tuesday. But no, I'm glad to be able to help out, and I'm especially glad that things aren't as serious as they feared. So that is all good. So I'm going to carry on with my crochet, work out what these cars are doing, and catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers. Hello, lovelies. Made it to Friday. Working on my penguono. That's about it. I've just had a lovely Zoom call with a friend of mine in France, so that was good fun. She's we always laugh when we get together, so that was good. And yeah, tonight I'm out with some friends. It's all been about friends and eating this couple of weeks, and all the better for that. So the weekend, what does it hold? Drum off on Sunday. So this is the first kind of big drumming event of the year. There have been a couple of small ones, but this is the first big weekend of the year. So Sunday is drum off, where we have an hour where it's us and another group. We play a tune, they play a tune. They're a samba band, so very different styles. So hopefully I'll have some footage next week of that. And usually some folks record it and put it on YouTube, so I'll hunt around and see if I can find any links as well. Monday is the Jack in the Green procession, which I won't be doing. It's a very, very long day. I will be doing other things, but yes, hopefully the weather will stay dry so that the folks attending and watching won't get too chilly and damp and don't suffer because of the weather, so it should be good. Then back to work next week. So it's been a fun couple of weeks, but now I must pay for things and earn money and stuff. That old chestnut, you know what it's like. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're keeping well. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for all your comments and your thoughts. And I'll see you again. Hang on. I'll see you again tomorrow if you watch the podcast. Yes, I'm just trying to think what the date is. Yeah, so tomorrow for the month end podcast, or next week for the vlog. Take care, everyone. Thanks ever so much. Bye-bye.